Magabala zuda balada se balus kubagada gada liso balada baya kukaba balada baba. This is angel, God's messenger. Masuka balada baba. I want to declare to you that this is a season of a supernatural. This is a season of supernatural. As we are about to close this year of 2023, I want you to understand that in this month, God actually revealed it to my spirit that to any believer, you need to understand the season that we are in right now. This is a season of supernatural. But how do I mean by supernatural? By supernatural, I mean something that is beyond or that is above natural. By supernatural, I mean an event which is beyond the imagination of a man. By supernatural, I mean an event that makes a man thinks left and right centered, forward, something which he cannot comprehend. Now, I want you to understand something. When something is natural, it means that thing happened by itself. When something is natural, it means that thing happened by its own accord. When something is natural, it means it is controlled by the laws of nature. Now, when something suspends the natural thing, that is what is called a miracle. Therefore, a miracle is an interference with nature by a supernatural power. I believe this month of December, there is a supernatural force that is coming to change your story. I see a child of God who have been crying from January to this month of December, and you have been asking, God, where are you? God is not far away from you. So is the supernatural realm of God. The supernatural realm is not far away from you. In fact, the supernatural realm is very closer to you, like the way how Jesus was closer to all the people that were surrounding him. Do you remember a woman who had the issue of the blood? You know, when she heard about Jesus Christ, she had to tell herself, I'm going to break the laws. I'm going to move out of this place and go where Jesus Christ is. She realized that the supernatural realm is closer. And when she went there, because she went with faith, so her touch, it was a touch of faith. This is the reason why most of the people that surrounded Jesus there, they were also in need of a miracle. But it took a woman who came by faith and touched Jesus, and the supernatural realm deposited a healing to her. I want to tell you that that God who was physically by that time geographically in Israel, where the woman actually had to follow, is right there where you are. All you need is to connect with your faith to the God of the supernatural. Masuka Bayada. I see your story changing as you are connecting to the God of the supernatural. As you are connecting to the God of the supernatural, God is removing failure by putting success. As you are connecting to the God of the supernatural, God is removing your liability to an asset. As you are connecting to the God of the supernatural, and nobody is becoming somebody. From nowhere to somewhere. I want to understand, maybe people called you a nobody, Masuka Bayada. They didn't know that the boy they neglected, Joseph, who looked like a nobody, God was seeing a king in him. Up until today, there have never been a great king in Israel like David. I see you as you are connecting to the God of the supernatural. Your story changing. Masuka Bayada. If in your family all the people have been living like nobody, you are the one to live like a king. You are the one to live like a presence. This is God's messenger in this month of December. Mazuka Ba, I see you flourishing. God bless you. This is God's messenger, angels. Until we meet again, God bless you and shalom.